I'm now joined by Reform UK leader Nigel Farage. Nigel, welcome. So, you've put the cat amongst the pigeons. That's for sure, Mr. Farage, but can I please put to you the immediate point by the Conservative Party straight away? They were saying you've handed the keys to Secretary Starmer to allow Britain to rejoin the European Union.
No, they did that. With net migration running at 750 000 in a year a total. Betrayal of the Brexit vote as the MRP poll that was published by Sky News at 50 shows, with or without me, the election's over. Anyway, this is about who can form a voice of coherent opposition. And what I'm pretty certain of, is the Conservatives and opposition will are with each other, hate each other, maybe even more than they do in government. And say Reform is here to be a voice of opposition and to get ready and prepare and campaign for 2029.
And Nigel, you spoke about voters. You met on the campaign trail in both Skis and Ashfield. Is it those people that got to make you change your mind, a sense of when you're eyeball to eyeball with the electorate, that sense of disappointment in you? Not standing, is that the key factor that made you stand up this time?
Yeah. I mean, two things really, one I. You know I said I'd do my bit, and goodness me, that 6 days last week I was out. Everywhere doing everything, question, time, you name it. You know. Constituencies, DOA, everything. And number one, I think something's going on out there. I think the potential for a revolt against the political class is out there in a way I've not seen before. And number two, yeah, you know those people who were part of the People's Army that we built in the UKIP years. Yeah, they just feel very let down by me. And yesterday at home, yesterday morning, getting this sort of feeling of terrible guilt about what was going on. And I concluded I cannot let these people down, difficult though it is to fight a seat, be a national party, leader, do all those things. I'm going to give it my absolute best shot.
And Mr. Farage, your critics have said many times, and indeed you asked it, at the announcement you've tried 7 times, you haven't succeeded in being elected yet. What's different this time? Do you think the volatility in the electorate, do you think the VAB4 change, or are you destined to? Again.
Is absolutely ridiculous, Martin. You know when I stood for UK in 1990, as we barely saved. I think one deposit we saved in the whole general election out of hundreds of candidates. So this argument's absolutely fallacious. I've stood once, and guess what happened? The Conservatives cheated so badly, one of the party's agents got a 9-month prison sentence suspended. So you know, don't give me all that rubbish. I'm running. I'm doing it. I hope to win. If I don't, I win. Do I? I don't. The important thing is that Reform gets many millions of votes and gets seats in Parliament and starts to build that voice of opposition, a voice that understands how ordinary folk feel, not the Westminster elite.
Mr. Farage, can I ask you, people have been saying already, is this thinking chess moves ahead about trying to take over the Conservative Party? Is it about getting elected as a Reform candidate and then crossing the floor to the Conservative, trying to take over the party from within?
As it stands, is no Conservative Party, and frankly, Martin, I can't right now see beyond July the 4th that.
Thank you very much.